What's happening with your fam? You already know who it is, what it is, why it is, and where it is. We going straight off the blog today to make Babka. First thing you gotta do is take your sourdough starter, build a levain. So I've got this here. It is made with 100 grams of starter, 50 grams of whole wheat flour, 150 grams of strong bread flour, white flour, all-purpose flour, and 180 grams of warm water. So boom, this was 4 hours ago. 500 grams of bread flour with 4 grams of salt mixed inside. Then I've got 240 grams of warm milk, 2 eggs, 113 grams of unsalted, room temperature, softened butter, 4 grams of honey, 100 grams of sugar, a little bit of vanilla extract. Apparently we need 1 gram. So we're gonna mix the dough and then we are going to make the filling afterwards. So the first thing we gotta do, we're gonna combine everything except for the butter and the flour into a bowl. We'll add the milk here first. Add in the levain. Beautiful. 2 eggs. Now we add the sugar. 1 gram of vanilla. I'm just gonna kind of, yeah, that's a gram. 4 grams of honey. Oh, it's very nice, it is. It's very, very nice. I'm gonna add the flour in like 1 cup at a time. Yeah. Let the bowl spin, apparently. Add the softened butter. All right. Take a little bit of it, half of it maybe, and kind of just smear it in there like that, squeeze it in. It's getting a little crazy with this bowl. This bowl's like jumping all up and down, you know what I'm saying? Do the same thing. I want to turn it out onto the countertop. I like to use the bench scraper to kind of aid in the kneading process. As it gets a little bit stronger and more evenly incorporated, now we can do a little slappage there, a little slap and fold, whatever you want to call it. All right, let it rest, and then we'll pick it up again and continue to develop. After a brief little rest, pick it up and we go again. And we're getting pretty close to having that smooth surface. Doughs still need some work. Still not as strong as I would like it. A little bit, last bit of slap and fold action here, and you can see the dough is very smooth. Really didn't have to do much there. It's all about just letting it rest, you know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna let it go through its initial or bulk fermentation in a bowl for 5 to 6 hours, covered at room temperature, and then in the fridge for up to 12 hours. So for the filling, I've got the bittersweet chocolate, butter, brown sugar, cocoa powder, honey in a bowl. I like to just put it in a glass bowl and then put it in the microwave. Just beat that together and let it cool. The dough was covered in the fridge overnight. After the overnight fridge fermentation. We have a nice, lovely dough here. It's absolutely beautiful. And what we're gonna do is we're going to flour our work surface. We're gonna dump out that beautiful dough. Oh, it's real nice. Yeah. All right. Roll it out. Real nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm also going to add to this is some chunked dark chocolate, because the more chocolate, the better the babka. Doesn't really need to be even, you know. We'll see what kind of surprises hit us after we bake. And then I'm gonna roll it up. All right. So I'm gonna kind of start there. Cut the big log in half, then I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? So this makes one babka. Each one's 3 braids, all right? If you have a big enough tin, you can put all 4 braids into one. I usually end up with a 3-braid babka and then 1 single braid, and I'll just kind of twist it up into a little knot or something. And we'll go in half. Beautiful. Dough scraper again, and I'll go in half like this. Wonderful. All right. And I'll braid it with the cut side up. Connect the bottoms, burn to the middle, then the other side goes into the middle. Tighten that up there. And then you kind of just repeat over and over and over and over and over again. Trim some of that off. And boom. Just like that. Beautiful. Now, with the other guy, spin them up just like that. For the streusel de coco, I've got the butter, brown sugar, coconut flakes, and all-purpose flour in here, and I'm just going to use my hand. It's like a crumble. It's like a crumble. Streusel crumble. Put it on top before the proof. All right, so we just shaped this babka. The time we've been waiting for. Got a nice little rise out of here. It's extremely soft. I'm going to just gently pat down on top, in and around the streusel. Go into the oven at 375 for 30 minutes, and then we'll lower the heat to 350 for another 10 to finish the bake. So, you already know what it is, what it was, the babka fresh out of the oven. It's looking glamorous, it's hot, it's warm, it's chocolatey, and that's it, you know. After the bake, this one I let cool a little more than usual. But let's get a slice here as well. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Warm sourdough babka, natural, 11 au natural. Enjoy.